Hey, good morning. We're at the San Diego River Park here in, I guess it's on the border of Solana Beach and Del Mar. It's like January 10th. It's a Santa Ana. It's warm and the wind is blowing. We're going to hopefully get out here and see if we can see some wildlife. I'm hoping to see some ducks and maybe some geese that I can recognize. I'm guessing the tide is low because it's not very full right now, but we're going to get down on the trail and take a look. Well, it's been a couple years since I've been out here, and I'd kind of forgotten about how often you see the, I don't know if you can see him, there's a osprey on the top of that telephone pole. I don't know if he's got a fish, but as we get closer to the beach area, you will notice that there are osprey frequently eating fish, so I kind of forgot about looking for those. So let's see what else is out here. Well, I just spoke with a local. He said he hasn't seen the Canada geese come in yet. I'm going to get my binoculars out, and I got a whole raft of ducks here. I think there's widgeon, but I'm going to get my binoculars out. But you can see right here, they're all bunched up where the main river, that's the river out there, and that's one of the estuaries there. So I'm going to get my, well, there's a bunch of coots there. I'm going to get my binoculars out. We're just about to go under the freeway, continue west towards the beach. So let's see what I can identify here. Well, after gandering with the binoculars, it's a raft of widgeon and also coot. So American widgeon and coot. I didn't see any others. They look like they're feeding on grass. So, but I'm going to head more west. I'll see what's out there. One more thing I did forget to mention, that is the San Diego River, that coming there. These are offshoots that come into these estuaries. They'll be kind of brackish water. I imagine this is, at that point, mostly fresh, and this is your mixture of fresh and salt, because as the tide comes in, this all fills in and washes out. But that is actually the San Diego River there. So, head west. Okay, I'm under the bridge. It's kind of a wind tunnel right here. I got widgeon and coot here. Actually, that's all widgeon, well, one coot out there. And it looks like, I'm going to guess that that's eelgrass there, but they are feeding on grass right there in the current where it's coming down. So again, we're going to head farther west. It looks like there's another bunch of widgeon out there, maybe also on the other side of the bank, but I'll have to get the binoculars out. Hopefully I can get close enough to see what they are. These are the widgeon. Well, again, moving west, none of this is going to come out in the GoPro, but I got some more American widgeon there. But right here, I got about 6 pintail. I don't know, it's probably still too far to come out, but still moving towards the ocean, but that's the first pintail I've seen. So I'll keep you posted on what we're going to see. Well, it's just getting interesting now. Again, we're getting close to the ocean. It should be a little bit more brackish, but that far group of ducks where that kind of the mound is that comes out in the water there, those are mallards. We've got some American widgeon close to us, and then in the middle there's some diving ducks. I haven't made them out. They could just be scaup. That would be good though, but yeah, I can't make them out. But we got widgeon close, the mallards are on the far side, and then some diving duck there. And I did expect to see more diving ducks as we get closer to the salty water, but and they love that eelgrass. So yeah, continuing on. One thing I hadn't accounted on, we have a Santa Ana, so the wind is blowing towards the west, pushing water this way. Also, we have a low, and it looks to be possibly outgoing, but it's hard to tell because of the wind. If that's the case, the fresh water is going to push down here further than normal. That's probably why I saw the mallards back there. See a couple little small raft there, but not sure, and I'm not going to be able to get to it. I'm going to cross the bridge there at Jimmy Durante and come up the other side, but the activity is kind of slacked on this side. They seem to be up further again, but that would be fresher water up there by the bridge. So we're going to continue west. Well, I've got an oddball here. Don't know if you can see it, that solo duck. It is a duck. It's a crested merganser by himself. So I did expect to see some mergansers, but not a red crested one. So that's what that is. Kind of. Oh, and another thing, we're going to actually get to come out into the estuary itself. I'm going to take that footbridge out, so we'll be kind of more further removed from the actual human footprint. So hopefully that'll be exciting. I know it's probably not going to come out on the camera, but I did get them talking with my whistle, so they're responding. And that is a pelican, a brown pelican. Oh yeah, I call him ring right back. Yeah, they're looking for me. They're on the other side of the bulrushes there, so they're responding to a call. That's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna, actually, I don't know how much more I'm gonna go. As I get closer to the water, we're getting more people. We got the fairgrounds there, fire department. I'm not seeing many ducks there or anything, so we're gonna head that way, but this might be the last of the ducks. Well, this looks like it for the video. I thought the trail continued on past the bridge that goes Jimmy Durante, but it doesn't look like there's a trail going west. And all of the bird life is really subsided as we get closer to the actual ocean. So that's going to be it from the San Dieguito River Park, right between Del Mar and Solana Beach. All right, thanks for joining. Have a good day. But wait, there's more. On my way back, I must have missed this coming in. They have these, I believe they're just built there for nesting. There's one there, and there's one there, and that's what the osprey do. But this osprey thought, the telephone pole, that's a better place. You can see, hopefully you can see his white head sticking out there. But that's quite a nest on top of that electrical pole. And they put those there and there for the osprey. But he said, I'll take that spot. So if anything more interesting comes on, I'll put it on.